Alright guys, Splits here, and we are gonna do a comparison between the PS3 console versus the PS4. Also, this is just a video comparison on their looks, the engineering behind these beasts. It's not like a speed test or graphic test. Obviously the PS4 is gonna win that, but this is just to look which one looks cooler, or like what they changed over the years. So this is the PS3 is actually the PS3 Slim. There's a PS3 Fat and then the PS3 Slim, I guess you can say. So we have that, and then we have the OG PS4. So let's get right into it and see what the difference is. And yeah, alright, straight off the bats, we're gonna look at the top of the console. So the PS3 texture is actually the same texture as here on the PS4. They're exactly the same. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but they're exactly the same. PS3 engraved here, and on a PS4 it's just the PlayStation logo. So that's the top. Now let's look at this side right here. Alright guys, so let's look at the really front of it, which is this part right here. So on the PS3, there's actually, on both PS3 and PS4, they have a disc tray. This also had a disc tray, same side, so it's over here. We get the Sony branding on the left side. And then for this one, the power button and the eject button are actually buttons. Instead of the PS4, they're actually touchscreen. So this is the power. I don't know if you guys can really see that, but this is the power, this is the eject button. And then they got two USB ports in the front, and then two USB ports down here as well as the PS3. I don't know if you guys can really see that. I'll lift it up just so you guys can see in the two PS3 ports. And then here are just indicators of Wi-Fi. So yeah, that is it. So let's look on the sides now. I also forgot to mention, guys, that this part, this glossy finish right here, is actually where the hard drive is. So if you actually like push down and then take it apart, you can see the hard drive in there. So that's where it's located. Alright guys, so here's the side of it. You guys can see that my PS3 is dusty all the way here. Pretty disgusting, but yeah, you guys can see that the PS4 has this I can't even say the word, parallelogram. It's actually really nice. I actually like the sharp edges. And then the PS3 has this curved edge. I mean, I'm not gonna hate on this design, but yeah, I don't know if you guys can see, but on the side it actually says some words. It says HDMI, DTS HD, Dolby, and then it's a Blu-ray disc. It just shows you what the PS4 can do. So yeah, that's the side of it. So let's look at the back now. Alright, so here we have the back now. This is a really hard position because both of them do not stand up by themselves like this, so I have to hold it. But PS3 on top, PS4 on bottom. So let me show you some differences. So the vents are completely redesigned. They have like each individual vents for the PS4, and on PS3 they're just lined up like this. And then, so let's start from left to right. So we got the power button right here. On the PS4 it's actually over here. Optical in, and the optical in is right here. HDMI, LAN, and aux. And I don't think this has aux, it just has AV multi-out. So that's kind of the difference here. This is uses aux, I don't know if they're the same. They look like different ports, but yeah. And also there's PS4 branding right here, kind of quite hard to see. And then serial number. So yeah, that's the back side. So let's look at the back now. Alright, so the PS3 and PS4s are on their backs. So let's look at the PS3. We got Sony branding right here, and the big PS3 logo stands right there. I really like that, by the way. And then we got let's see, I don't think these are grips, but we got 1, 2, 3. I don't know if that was a grip there or my PS4 fell off, but my PS3 has 3. That's most likely where a grip should be, so I'm assuming there's 4. I honestly don't know what this is. I never even seen this. It's like a little tab. I'm not even gonna pull that out. But yeah, and then the PS4, same thing, branding all over here. The PS4 logo is on there. And then we got these things right here are actually the grips, which is pretty, I would say, weak. I don't think these grips do that great of a job, to be honest. They should have done like the PS3 or like something different. But yeah, these are the grips. I'm not really a big fan of these. Personally, I like the PS3 grips, so yeah. Alright, and then finally we're gonna see which one weighs more, and then we're gonna decide which one is my favorite. So we'll start with the PS3. Okay. Let's see the PS4 now. Oh dang, I think they're like maybe similar. Maybe the PS4 is just a little bit heavier. Just a little bit, but they look identical. The weight of them. I mean, they're pretty heavy, but they're really... I would say the PS3 is a little bit heavier. Also, if you guys look at the size difference, the PS4 is slightly longer, just by a centimeter or two, a fingertip. So yeah, let's actually put these on top of each other. Cover your eyes, guys. This might be 18 plus graphics. Alright, so let's see. They look like the same length. I would say PS4, like I said, guys, PS4 is slightly longer. I'll show you guys a better view, but just slightly longer. I don't know if you guys can see that, but yeah. So we're gonna find out which one is my favorite now. Alright guys, so now it's time for the final verdict. Which one is my favorite? Well, let me tell you guys something. The PS3, like this whole back right here, this whole texture, I just wish they did that the same with the PS4. I don't really like this glossy finish. You guys can probably see that there's handprints all over this and it gets dirty really quickly. But I really like this texture. I guess they didn't want to make it similar to the PS3, which I kind of understand, but just look at this PS4 design. Look at this parallelogram design they did. It looks sick. It looks so futuristic. When this thing came out, everybody was buzzing of the design and how futuristic it looked. Like, it just looked cool. It looked badass. Not to mention the PS3 is actually I can't even talk. It also looks cool too. Both of these systems are great, but if I had to choose a design that I like, that looks sexy, that I would be in bed with, I would pick the PS4, man. Like, you guys can't lie that the design of this looks sexy. I've seen the PS4 Pro and the PS4 Slim. This is still the sexiest console, the OG PS4 in my opinion. So yeah, this is who I would sleep with in bed. The PS4. Sorry PS3, I know I'm hurting your feelings, but you're still sexy as fuck. I would have a threesome with these guys. I'm just kidding. I honestly don't know what I'm saying, but yeah guys, that's the comparison between the PS3 PS4. Both amazing consoles, both great designs, but like I said, PS4 takes the cake for me. And yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.